Punch, remember the picture you sent me of Ferguson signing with that
Yeah,
new knee?
that's what I was asking you. I said, was that the same one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I believe that's
and
the
then
Oh, okay.
yeah, Ferguson just signed. Yeah, Ferguson just signed with him. I heard his little speech about how he wants to get like another win, and I'm just like, dude, he hasn't been the same ever since he fought Justin Gaethje, and I don't really want to see him fight anymore. That round when he was spitting out teeth and Herb Dean was picking up his teeth out of the octagon, he just never been the same after that.
He should say, you know what? Fuck it. Go over there and go fight Jake Paul or something.
Right, get you a little payday.
Yeah. Take your little dive. Like Tyron Woodley.
I was
He
just gonna
had
say that.
right, bro. He had him. He just stopped right.
I don't think he took a dive. I think he did get caught by his right hand.
Straight. Korean King of Horses, keep bowling, bowling, bowling. What?
Eh.
Dude, he went down like a fucking Toy Story toy when Andy walked in the room though. Like it was a legit knockout. I haven't seen somebody bounce off the canvas like that in a while.
Living on the edge.
There's no knockouts this past UFC.
And didn't he have to get a Jake he had to get a Jake Paul tattoo just to get a rematch. That's fucking wild. Like, I don't care. If you're gonna take a fall, you're gonna get a tattoo of some other grown man's name on you. Like that ain't a regular taking a fall. I don't know how much money you gotta be offered for some shit like that.
Well, it was kind of like Kevin Gates. He has a tattoo of NBA young boy on him, and they both have a tattoo of each other.
Ho ho ho.
Pause.
What up, Gonzo? We're on late night.
I'm being serious.
That's why I said pause.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit
But
like
you
that,
know,
shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Not
shit
always,
like that,
but
shit like that.
hip hop in general. Like,
Yo,
if you want to
DeMarco.
be famous, you gotta sign that contract in blood.
Gotta
Yo,
give baby.
DeMarco.
Well, you're signing a fucking the Joey that Joey that Diddy has.
Gotta give Birdman a kiss on the lips.
Bang, bang,
Right.
bang, bang.
And then he goes,
Ho,
"That's
ho,
play
ho.
them."
Yelling out.
I've never seen that.
Ah.
Nothing like my daddy.
They're supposed to have a reunion show.
What up,
The fuck?
boys? Late start. I had to get a little blood back.
Can't see none of this. Like I said, it's not that hard to fuck with your Discord and shit. I only just have one room because that's it. But
Yeah, I'm figuring it out. But I got to start doing like permissions if I start like live streaming from it and stuff. I don't know because like it took me a long time to figure out StreamYard and not letting
Yeah, you
just
can
any
make like a
random
waiting room. You can make a waiting room. I just go in other room because I don't like. For instance, when I do that show with that guy this Saturday, I won't be in Discord. I'll be in probably Restream or I don't even know if he has Discord.
I seen that motherfucker sneak into your room and play some porn. Fucking chance. No, you remember that when Pesci was live and
remember
fucking
that.
somebody came in and started playing some porn on Discord?
well, that one time they were watching the pay-per-view, and on Pesci stream they had a guy jacking off. Oh shit!
What
That was a
Punch is
bar-
referring
Jake Hudson.
what Punch is referring to instead of being mature is fucking pop. We were watching free whatever it was free. Was it wrestling?
It was
But
AEW.
if you do the wrestling, they have those sex fucking ads pop up, and the guy was jerking off on the sex ad. And I didn't know. I wasn't looking at it. I was looking at something else. But Frank saw it, and he was drunk, and he's like, "What the fuck am I looking at?"
Oh, you said it first. You like what the jerk off shit? And then
No,
was
Frank
like,
said, "What the fuck?" You had the video.
y'all both. I know. That's why I said you said it first, and then Frank was like, "Whoa, what the fuck was that shit?" He said, "Was that the Mississippi Mudhound?" Oh, he thought that was Jake jerking off. He said, "What the fuck was that? Was that the Mississippi Mudhound?" I was like, "What?"
Now, you'll never see Frank drunk. That was a rare occurrence. But he would
Nah.
even tell you those ads pop up on those.
Oh shit! I was like, ain't no. It was me and Jay Walks. We were watching and I said, ain't no savage shit over here. Ain't no guys jerking off on this stream. I got bitches on this stream. And he goes, I know you do, Punch. But what the fuck was that shit in between? Oh shit! God damn, that whole thing was like funny. Pesci was like trying to scramble like to find the right words, and he goes, I can't, like what could he say?
Ain't nothing like a big dick to sober you up.
Uh, now that's pause right there. That shit was fucking funny, man. I mean, if you see the video of that shit, god damn.
You hear the joke about the guy that put his nuts in glitter?
No, but Eric Roman got a glitter bomb once, and he never forgot about it.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Did you end up watching that glitter bomb guy, Pesci, that we told you
No.
about?
I should have.
Oh man, that's fucking gold. The guy that makes a new one every year.
Someone could have got Jake to open up a glitter bomb live. That clip could have probably went viral.
That's the thing. He doesn't ever actually unbox anything live. He unboxes it and then comes back and records
If you tell him to, though. I remember one time
No,
Schmidt said,
he'll open it up first and then fucking and then he'll record it after. I've never seen him pull anything out of a new box that wasn't already opened.
Gonzo said, "What kind of show is this?" It's a rebound show. We're doing a show about donations tonight.
Pickle Pickles is trying to get a new place. I will have I'll have a PayPal soon, and maybe we'll even do a Pocky Chip challenge to raise some money. Jaywalk is
that
gonna
would be
chug
worth
milk.
something. I mean,
Jaywalks is gonna chug milk for the. Jaywalks will chug milk for her. He already told me.
I think all three of y'all should. You, Jay Walks, and Pesci. Because Pesci said he could drink. He could do the chocolate milk one in an hour.
He said he might be able to do a pint.
No, I can't do what the challenge says, Punch. I just said I could drink like a half gallon of chocolate milk throughout a day.
Oh, I thought you said I could probably do that with chocolate milk.
Oh no, that's Jaywalks. He said he got that all day.
I can do the milk thing, but if no one's interested, I'm not going to pursue it. I don't give a fuck. I just don't know.
Oh no, I'm gonna do it with you, Jaywalks. We're gonna do it. All right, turn your camera on. Go get the milk. Let's do it.
Turn your camera on. Get the milk out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raw bowling tomorrow night, 9:00. The Detractor Alley will be open for business tomorrow. Speaking of the devil, we're going full frog tonight. Full frog. Not Joe Pesci. We're going frog. Gonzo said Bolin is trying to send Jacob to collections as we speak.
Bring it.
Pesci's Mouse Brigade says Jacob Waters is a good person raising money for the least fortunate like Giggle Pickles and Jay Walks.
Yeah, shout out to the pickle.
Pizza Mike said Jay Walks with me. Sup, PWO. Jesus Walks. Hello, Crystal. Welcome to Blood Game. Oh, you know who stopped in the channel a few times was Divine Tiffany.
Yeah, you told me she was stopping in. Nice. Shout out to T Phoenix Tarot in the house. Gotta share her new channel, T Phoenix Tarot, so that people can find her.
Doing tarot card readings for the low.
Yeah, she does the first one for free. No, it's like creepy how good Tiffany is at tarot cards. At least for me, it's different for everybody. But I've gotten a lot of tarot card readings, and hers kind of creeped me out a little bit. They're a little too spot on.
I ain't never done this shit. No one see. I mean, I remember when we was kids and we used to do the Ouija board shit, and I would like be moving that shit myself and I'd be scaring the fuck out of all the people.
Oh, Hawaiian, I'd scare the shit out of you if we used a Ouija board together.
Dear Mr. Ouija,
Don't do that shit.
Was it?
will I die a murder, a bloody murder? Come again.
I don't fuck with no Ouija board or.
Dude, me and this girl,
Gonna die a gonzo.
her name's Cassie. Me and her can hold our hands over the pendulum on the Ouija board, and it'll fucking move.
Will I
No
die
joke.
a
Like it sounds like
murder?
I'm saying some crazy shit, but it's true.
You gotta have people that are actually into that shit, right? Because you can't just have some random motherfucker.
We should stream you guys playing Ouija board one night.
Nah, people wouldn't
Will I
like
die
it
a-
just because
and I'll sing bloody murder.
everybody would just think it was fake. That's why I don't stream shit like that.
You ever thought about that voice box?
Oh yeah, I got a voice box and I got a homemade Ouija board.
Dear
Have you used it
Mr.
yet?
Ouija.
Have I used my Ouija board? Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about that voice box thing.
Yeah, I've used it. Yeah, it's a spirit. It's a spirit box, and yeah, you just depending on the location you're at, you can fire them up.
Have you seen the ones on TikTok? Like I saw the one of Weibo.
Come again, murder, more murder.
Oh, we used a Ouija board and a one of those spirit boxes, and there's a town right next to me, and we went and found. It was so fucked up. We started talking to this like 6-year-old girl, and we didn't realize she was 6 years old until we started to realize she was spelling stuff wrong. Yeah, right. But she was dead, and apparently her father had killed her sister, and her mother. And we were like asking her about it, and then while we were talking to her, her dad showed up, and I'm not gonna say his name because if you know anything about Ouija boards, if you like names are kind of powerful, and you're not supposed to say them because it'll bring them forth. But
I'll take your word for it there.
But yeah, no. Once the girl told us what his name was, we actually went to the town next door, and brought the Ouija board and brought one of those spirit boxes, and we found his grave and her grave and looked it up, and it was a legit story. We thought,
Was he time
there was no
travel?
way what's that?
Was he time travel?
No, there was no time travel. It was just some dude that murdered his family in the town over, and we apparently talked to one of his kids.
It's murder.
It is murder.
And that's why I was like, a lot of people are scared to use those spirit boxes.
Will I die?
For like $1,200.
Oh, you can download an app for free.
Well, you think it's the same?
I mean, all they're doing is scanning over radio stations.
Oh no.
The spirit boxes are scanning live wavelengths, and that's where they pick up those words. It's not just somebody pulling out words.
That's fucking straight horseshit, man.
And when you do that fucking you gotta have like a certain cadence.
Will I die a gonzo? Chicago Sun says, Jacob, a collab with Pickle and TOD could raise her some money.
Actually working, so I sent a message out to TOD. We're working on doing a debate, a presidential debate with Daniel Larson and Michael McIntosh. Daniel Larson ran for president. You guys might know him through TOD as Pamper Chew, but Daniel Larson's been a lolcow for quite some time, and he also ran for president.
We'll be talking about locales on Saturday.
Yeah, I thought that would lead into it well. But yeah, Daniel Larson's an interesting cat, and apparently he watches all of TOD's videos, so I'm getting TOD to shout me out and try to get an interview set up. We're going to do a presidential debate between Michael McIntosh and Daniel Larson.
Will I die a murder? Will I die a murder? Will I die a gonzo?
Eyes on enemy. Subjects front. Enemy thermal.
More murder, more murder, more.
Mavericks and like 210 bucks.
Deploying SAM turret.
Is that a late game tomorrow night or early game?
Yeah, that comes on at 9.
You think you go stay awake the whole time?
Oh no, they're playing in LA.
That's be an 11 o'clock game, right?
Huh?
It'll be 11 o'clock game, right?
Nah, my time. 10 years.
Oh.
I want to see when the fuck are they going to play them in Dallas.
Injecting morphine. Decoy out. I'm not your enemy.
No.
No more?
Lunch, I got a question for you.
Target deleted.
Hey, Punch.
What's up?
How far from Austin are you?
About 2.5. 2.
Okay. How much? Gosh, how much would it take you to go sign up for Kill Tony?
Who was that?
Tony Danza?
Kill Tony is it's a comedy show ran by Tony Hinchcliffe, and it's streamed on Facebook. It's one of the biggest podcasts on YouTube, and basically they have 250 people just write their names and put them in a bucket, and they draw you, and you have to do a minute of stand-up comedy, and then they do an interview with you at the end of it.
Will I die on murder?
You want me to put your name down or something?
No, you can't put my name down because I couldn't be there to do any
Well,
comedy. Oh yeah, you should try. I mean, I would do it if I could be over there.
That's like asking me to do karaoke.
You'd be famous overnight. Oh yeah.
You get those Instagram followers like you want.
Millions of people would watch you.
Will I die
Yeah.
on murder?
I told Granny to do it.
He'll do anything if he has enough beers in him.
I thought it'd be a funny idea to do, like, for Granny, just walk out, don't say a word, because the timer doesn't start until you start talking. So I think it'd be funny if he just walked out, ate like 3 Reaper peppers or some shit, and then just stood there for a minute.
You should have him eat some peppers and go like ice skating or something.
That'd be funny too.
Like eating peppers while he's ice skating.
But yeah, Punch. Look up Kill Tony. It's funny. Like you'll just walk out and you'll sign up. Well, when they walk out, sometimes they have no idea who's on stage, and so they'll walk out and it's just some nobody, and then all of a sudden they look to their left and like Joe Rogan sitting next to him, and Tony Hinchcliffe, fucking you might be sitting next to Ron White, like just huge comedians.
Yeah, Ron White.
Yeah, when you said Ron White, I'm thinking of the wrestler.
Oh no, Ron White, like
He's talking about the one with
comedian.
This one right here, the next one is this
Fuck, always smoking.
There's a bar, there's a bar next door called Bad Choices, and that's where everybody hangs out until they get their name called. So you just sit over at a bar and drink, and if your name comes up, motherfuckers just wander over there drunk and just walk in front of a million people and just start saying some shit. It gets wild, like, because the interview
you
part's
hear your name?
Yeah, they're like $41.
Will I die on murder?
The Miller Theater at Kimmel.
Come again.
They drew one lady, and they drew this one lady, and it turned out she was involved with January 6th or whatever, and she stormed the Capitol or some shit, and that's what they ended up talking to her about for like a half hour.
The one in Austin, Texas.
Yep.
There's no tickets available for now.
You don't need any tickets. You just go there and you sign up. Tickets are for if you want to watch the show. Otherwise, you have to.
Batman at Comedy Mothership.
Yeah, it's at the Comedy Mothership. That's Joe Rogan's comedy club that he made.
Batman?
Yeah, that's the... Fat Man is the stage at the comedy club.
Batman at Comedy Mothership.
Yeah, so that's like they have a bigger stage and they have a smaller stage, and that one's named after the nuclear bomb.
Shouldn't be that hard.
But yeah, they go to a bar next door. You don't even have to buy a ticket or anything. It's free. You don't have to do anything.
But you gotta be. It's not like you'll get picked up. It's just
No, it's random. You got to sign up to. I mean, it's like the lottery, but there's only 200. There's 250 people average. It's
what
pretty good
happens if
odds.
you just get notoriety?
I mean, it could be notoriety, or the whole country could make fun of you. It could go either way. They might
So
think you look like somebody
fucking
funny and just make fun of you for 20 minutes. That could happen too.
damn. So you either gonna get over or get fucked over.
Oh yeah, I mean they had Ric Flair on there one time, and Ric Flair couldn't handle the joke, so he left because Tony Hinchcliffe is a big wrestling fan, and he's had the Undertaker on there, he's had Ric Flair on there as a guest, a bunch of people. He does
Gonna die
comedians,
a
celebrities.
murder.
You can even go to the ones here.
And they got this stripper named Heidi that comes out and serves everybody drinks. You'd like that part at least.
Yeah, I'll go there for the show. That'll be the show I'll be interested in.
For $40, you get that's a pretty good
$40.
deal.
Yeah, that bitch better have show every damn thing.
Oh, just look on the stuff they play on YouTube. That's worth more than $40.
Will I
I
die a
don't want to see the bitch in the
murder?
fucking pasties with the fucking what you call it around the areola.
Oh no, they get well because she works down the street at some place called the Red Rose. Have you heard of that place?
No, in Austin, nah, I don't fuck around in Austin.
Oh yeah.
That's
Well,
probably
Austin is
California.
like blowing up right now.
What the fuck there?
No, with comedy shit. There's a bunch of comedy people hanging out there. I mean, Joe Rogan just moved out there. Ron White just moved out there. And pretty much all the people around Joe Rogan.
All the motherfuckers from California are moving to Austin,
Yeah.
and it still ain't worth shit.
Man, everybody's going fucking pretty right wing. All 50 states turned right wing in the last election. Every single state out of 50 went more right wing than they were prior to the election.
Come again,
But
murder,
yeah,
murder,
Kamala Harris.
mo
Did you hear
murder,
what
mo
that
murder,
video I
murder,
posted
mo
about
murder.
Kamala Harris?
No, what
About
happened?
about when oh shit, my phone about that. No, she let me see if I can get to it before it dies. When she was talking about her thoughts of the fires in LA, and she goes, "You can still smell, the smoke and the people that were here. Like this bitch was like drunk or some shit." And I'm like, "This is who y'all bragging about?" And then of course, this old white man post he commented on my shit, said that sounded like some shit Trump would say. Completely for like like it just went over his stupid ass fucking head. Like you talking all this shit about Trump. Well, this fucking bitch, she's saying it. Let's focus on this.
I
That's
bet
why
you
that.
she's the governor of California within the next 5 years. Quote me on that.
I mean, the fucking Undertaker, the Arnold Schwarzenegger was the governor, so that don't even mean shit
And
no more.
I think Gavin Newsom's going to try to run for president.
Ah, good luck. You have a better chance being prime minister of Canada.
What other Democrat do they have to put forward right now besides somebody younger and a little more youthful like Gavin Newsom? Bernie Sanders, old ass. Like I can't think of anybody else in the Democratic Party that would pull any weight.
In a
What's
way, maybe Rob DeSantis.
DeSantis isn't Democrat.
Well, I know. I said if he was to change, he
I'm
already
saying,
just
man,
moved
JD Vance. JD
Biden.
Vance. Then he'd be going against JD Vance, and he'd probably lose. I think JD Vance is going to run after he's the vice president for this 4 years.
Yeah, he'll be 8 more yes to him, and Stephen A. Smith will get in there. Watch.
That'd be cool. I wouldn't mind Stephen A. Smith in there.
I'd rather have The Rock.
I'd rather have The Rock too. Rock's Democrat. He could run. But he doesn't want to run. He was on Bet Davis's podcast, and he talked to him for a while. And he's pretty sure he just wants to raise his kids and not have anything to do with it.
We all know that our vote doesn't mean shit anyway. So it doesn't even matter what we say, who we want. Our vote don't mean nothing.
Your vote matters. Your vote matters as long as the people that you hire in your state are representing your vote. So don't wait until the federal election happens. You got to vote into your local election so that you know that the people are voting on your behalf.
Will I die a murder?
And then when you go to a small town, that don't work either because all the small towns are corrupt.
Well, yeah. Anytime you have like my best example is where I live. I live outside of Chicago. Chicago makes decisions for all of Illinois. So right now, Illinois is in what's it called? A court case with the federal government because they're trying to house illegal immigrants in Illinois.
Will I die a murder?
So what the fuck is an alderman?
The alderman of the state, you mean? Or are you talking about like district alderman?
I think district. Like, what is their actual
District represents each area, and they're all sectioned off, and hopefully they're not gerrymandered sections, depending on how old your area is. Hopefully it's been updated since then.
kind of like a little governor of that area?
Well, gerrymandering used to be done because they would make it so they could put all the poorest people into one district, and you'll see it with housing too. Like you'll know where the poorest area is in your own town, right? Yeah. And then what they would do is they would put that into one district, and they would try to limit the ability of those people being able to vote. That's why they tried to make gerrymandering illegal. But if they haven't updated the districts since gerrymandering was cracked down upon, then you could still have the same districts.
I always wonder, like, what the fuck? How they keep it? I know we ain't got that shit.
Yeah, usually they have like ward aldermen, and they'll say which ward it is.
No, I'm saying I don't even think they have that in Houston.
Oh yeah, they do.
Alderman?
There's different areas in Houston. Houston's big enough that they would.
Or maybe it's called something else.
Just like Chicago doesn't just get one vote. There's a bunch of people that cover different areas in Chicago.
Chicago gets fucked up, and y'all motherfuckers for some reason do not want to turn red.
I think Bossman came to over-explain. Bossman, what's an alderman?
You know.
Well, hang on, I'm just getting in here. What are you saying?
We're asking about aldermen. Define an alderman for us without looking it up.
You're saying alderman, like ALD?
Yeah, like that represents you in your state, like your alderman that you vote for.
So it would kind of be like a
Hello, Nicole. Love you, sweetheart.
almost like a city council member. That's the best way I can.
Love you.
I mean, the term alderman isn't really used out here. We would call him like a council member.
Love you always.
Like, whoever represents your district in the county or in the city.
Because they all represent different wards or districts, right?
Yeah, different districts. Yeah, like a city's drawn up into different districts, and there's so many. So many like one representative for each district, and they meet as the city council. And there's sometimes a strong mayor where they run the show, or a weak mayor where they have a city manager in the mayor's place. But yeah, it's just city council members, the best way to say it.
There you go.
and like in New York City, they have. I think it's like you'd have to ask Sean Smith or Alvin. But I think it's like president of each borough. Maybe it's not the president of the borough. I forget what they call it, but I don't think it's called city council there for some reason.
That's what I'm saying. We don't got that shit down here. Jacob's saying we do.
And Dallas, yeah, they have.
I was saying you guys have a big enough area where you would, and yeah, we have ward aldermen out here because depending on your county, you'd have multiple ward aldermen or multiple district aldermen inside of each county that represent the vote for that county, and eventually they would answer to their state representatives.
All the quote-unquote boroughs around here, they're like real close-knit together.
So for the city of Dallas, the actual city of Dallas, there's 14 districts. So there's 14 city council members. But what city do you actually live in? Well, never mind. I don't want you saying what city exactly.
No, we were just bringing this shit up. I was just asking him what was an alderman.
But that's a term.
All right, All right, so Hobby Man Mike is back in the building.
Yeah. The only place I ever heard it was in Chicago.
Listen, Do Mama's back in the building.
Mm-hmm.
She has guys gooning on her in different chats.
And we have a new challenge.
Men are
about
fucking
to
idiots, man. Anyway, let's
It's gonna be Jacob and Jaywalk gonna do the milk. See if they can drink a milk in an hour challenge again.
Oh wow, you were really ready this time. Hello,
Jacob
sir.
Was real close last time.
What's up, Jaywalk?
Okay.
Yes, it did this time.
So you know,
He was
when
an
you
inch
drag
away.
someone in, a screen
from that
pops up
gallon,
that says
and he
join
would've
voice,
won.
like you're supposed
You know
to
what?
cut that. And
I
when you
know
do it, pops
Pull up
up.
the video. Like if you pull up the video,
Yeah,
but it's still on my channel.
yeah.
But I was actually pretty close.
Couple times.
I'm a 49-year-old man.
I'm not just bullshitting. I just couldn't do it anymore. Like it hurt so bad.
I'm not calling you. I believe you. This punch hole's gonna start drama.
Yeah, and because I told everybody I messed it up. Like I didn't succeed. That's why I'm not trying to cover it up. I don't know how it hurt so much. Like, it hurt so bad.
He's good at it. I'll put money on myself.
I hope that's true, Barkley.
So the challenge was who could drink a gallon of milk the fastest?
No, it's just a gallon of milk.
No, you have an hour.
It's not.
You have an hour.
It's not really physically possible to do it. I mean, there has been people, but trust me, I bet you that motherfucker felt like shit.
Low-cal basement with fucking Review Tech USA. Brilliant.
Like,
Even the guy that did it. Even the guy that did it.
Motherfuckers.
If anyone could do it, it'd be Jaywalk, because every time he's out and about, he's shopping for milk, man.
Thank you.
No, and I'm not saying you don't drink a lot of milk. That's not.
Hello, Jen.
Jacob, it's a joke. I'm giving him a hard time because he's always shopping for milk.
Hogan just broke it on his channel. Let me check it out.
Poking holes in punch a hole. That's all.
But what I was gonna say about that LA Beast guy that actually did it. Oh yeah, he violently puked after he did it.
Right.
Like he was able to do it, but it was rough.
But I bet you
what?
They cut that video out.
Oh no, he showed it. He showed it to show people like that it actually happened.
Yeah, he was drinking that bitch fast as fuck. But like I said, it wasn't like
because that's the only way to do it. He tried to do it slow first and tried to spread it over an hour and just try to do it really slow. And that actually made it worse because of what the lactose apparently does to you in your stomach. So he said it's better to try to do it in like 20 minutes rather than an hour and just try to knock it out really fast because you're going to deal with the pain either way. It's just drug out more the slower you do it.
I think I like to make this a little more enticing for you gentlemen. Put some money up and I'll do it faster. How about that?
Well, no, I'm just giving you advice, dude. If you think you can do it, by all means. You think I don't want you to do it. I would love to see you try this.
What I'm saying right now has nothing to do with you at all. I'm poking holes and punching holes trying to start little.
Are we talking about grappling again?
Hey,
No, no.
No, I'm not saying. I don't think this is punching holes in Punch's story. I just think if you were going to get more money to do it faster, I think you don't want to do it faster. Well, I mean, you actually want to do it faster. I think it'll actually be more beneficial to you. So people wouldn't pay you to do something that's more beneficial and more. They would actually want you to drag it out because it would hurt longer.
Look what they put on the video too, Barkley. They put he's like the OG locale. Wow.
How much to get that shit?
We're gonna watch that video by Snort Hoagie.
Barkley said it. We need a fact check.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Yeah, Sean Smith said each borough does have a president.
Hogan.
New York City.
That's what. Oh shit.
I got the
my
drip
God, they're telling
though.
me put a picture of Kat Burnell over my square. That's Phil's wife.
That's Phil's wife.
I asked would they want to see DSP
and,
on an episode of Queens, and by 64% they said yes.
Challenge. Jacob and I are not challenging each other.
He is like the OG lolcow. The OG lolcow.
Yeah, I'm not racing him or anything. I'll do it at the same time you're doing it.
Very intelligentsia, very sophisticated. Just me and Phil, while we have like a very dignified team.
No, I think we're just gonna show up on Pesci's show and do it. But you gotta turn your camera on, and Pesci's gotta pull us out.
I might do it as long as I can do 2 half gallons. Can't do 1 big gallon.
That's fine. You could do 1 chocolate and 1 regular if you want.
I'm putting my fucking drink in my jug. That's what I'm doing.
No, nothing. It's gotta be something we can see.
Elevated who can come to my level, and that would be DSP.
You'll see everything.
No, I'm just saying, don't put it in some thermos that nobody can see
No,
through.
but I'm sure he could. I could like play. I could pull up like a fire.
I feel like you're the type of guy that would warm up your milk while you drink it.
Go off camera.
He looks pretty good. He's aged better than most other lolcows, I would say.
I'm just saying, why the fuck do we
I was gonna say you were poking holes in Punch's story. That was your first thing you said was, "Do I have to do it on camera?" Well, yeah, that's how it works.
Well, guess what? You can go have them in your on your own fucking platform, bitch. The Becky Show. This is not the Becky Show.
You would never be able to have guests on
You
here,
guys
Tina.
acting stupid right now. Jacob, you're
No, I thought that was obvious. I thought that was obvious that we were gonna do it on camera. I didn't think it was a question.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
You'd be
I
able
thought you guys
to.
would.
You're talking to.
You could take the night
You
off.
Jacob.
Whore. Nobody
Don't
gives a
shut the
fuck.
fuck up.
Don't you want a night off? You were just saying you're so overwhelmed and overworked.
You have no idea what Punch is
I
trying to do.
say that,
Okay, now it's like an idiot. I'm
motherfucker.
flipping
What I
out. I'm
said
just
is
about
I was
leave.
overworked that day.
Jacob, I was not
and to work with a drunk.
I'm not saying anything about you, Jacob. I'm not a challenge to you. I never said, I would do it on camera. Do it on camera.
And jaywalks, I wasn't challenging you either. I was just saying that earlier.
Everything's
And all I was saying was that. Yeah, no, I'm not challenging you at all either. All I was saying was that earlier you had brought up about having your camera on. And I was saying that's a weird thing to bring up. I wasn't saying that you were challenging me or challenging anybody else. It's just a comment.
Challenge accepted.
It's just like I'm still waiting for Schmidt and Pesci to do the Balut challenge.
I would be elated. I'd probably puke.
I'm scared of that.
You called me on the phone.
Not gonna lie.
I would do that with them.
You fucking
I would do
straight
it if they
fat
did it.
bitch.
Oh, it was
Not puke.
harassment now.
You and Schmidt could do it.
Yeah.
When do you want to have this guy on?
Nah, you gotta do it.
Whenever, it could happen whenever
Jay
we want.
Hudson would do it for
Usually needs a couple
$4.
weeks notice.
That
So,
way you can
know.
say, hey, boy,
How about I'll eat clams or something.
Bitch. We're gonna be leaving in a couple weeks. We got things to do.
Selling,
Well, I could do it before a fat kid.
Pesci, would you do unseasoned snails?
Nice little night off. Have a fucking
I was gonna
vacation.
say, how about escargot?
I'll work on it.
You do that
Yeah,
with me?
but unseasoned. But
Okay.
it has to be
whatever,
unseasoned.
Jackie, whatever. We don't give a fuck about DSP.
You get to take a night off. What the fuck, Tina?
That's way
Why are
worse
you
than
so-
Balut.
You are like the most non-human person I have ever met. I have
least
never
Balut
heard
smells
somebody
like
complain
chicken.
so much about taking time
That's
off.
where dreams go to die.
I got the drip, though. I got the drip, though.
You see all the bullshit that Kobe keeps inside that pussy.
Hey, Punch, my friend from the Philippines, we're talking about Balut. He said his
From
grandma
gamer
liked
to detractor.
his grandma liked it when they were a little bit more developed and she could crunch on the beak and the feet.
Hell no.
I like, man.
And Frank said that was delicacy. I'm like,
oh, they love it over there, man. Yeah.
I'm good on that shit, man.
What happened to Jay? What happened to Jay Walks? He had to go run.
Yeah.
He had to run out of the sun.
Yeah, I ran.
I got the drip dough. I got the drip dough. Richie!
Definitely good to know that I emailed you content suggestions that
Boss man, can I put you down for $5?
was Loki wondering tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy, tears of joy.
Yeah, I told you. See, I mentioned.
When he keeps getting interrupted, it really bothers him.
And like they're all there. I don't
I got the drip dough.
Partially because I'm lazy. But I don't delete my email. No, I'm kidding. I don't delete it because I know it's good to keep them. Because if I ever, there's times I needed to check emails. Like
I got the drip dough. I got the drip dough.
Yeah, the ain't going there.
I got the drip dough.
I guess the challenge is off.
Jaywalk's retired. Leave your belt on the table.
Bang, bang, bang.
He doesn't get the white belt for the milk.
Ho, ho, ho.
I think I could do it if they were half gallon.
The reason, here's what I was saying. If he might have thought
the drip.
Where I was coming from was like, it sounds easy, but it isn't. You know what I'm saying? Like you could say, "Oh man, I've been fucking drinking milk this whole time," or "I've been drinking milk my whole life."
I got the drip dough.
So when you're when you're actually doing this fucking thing, drinking it in an hour, by the 30-minute mark, you're starting to feel like shit, right, Jacob?
Like 15 to 20-minute mark, depending on how fast. Like I was trying to drink it fast, so I was trying to get it done, and I had 40 minutes left, and I was like, I can't do it anymore. Like it just hurts so bad. Like,
how long did it take, like, to get for that pain to go away?
Hours, like 2 or 3 hours.
Like, did you have to?
That's with 15 minutes. That's with 15 minutes of chugging, and I haven't drank. I might have drank milk once since then.
Now, do you think you could do it again?
Be me. It very well could be me. I just might not be good with milk. I mean, maybe Jay Watts is better with milk. Maybe he should try 2 jugs. I don't know.
Do you think you could pass it this time?
Do I think I could? Probably not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it for fun though.
Hey, I was telling them how, like, when you did that 1 chip challenge, you were like flying like a bird and shit. Like you was doing all this shit.
Oh yeah, I'm not good with hot food. Yeah, I'm not good with hot food, but I thought it would be fun to do.
Oh, I was laughing. It was fun for me.
It wouldn't be as entertaining if I was good with hot food and I just sat there, you know.
Just sitting there eating those ghost peppers like shit, like nothing.
Yeah, right. I couldn't do that, man.
So, boss man, can I put you down for $5?
For what?
So, Giggle Pickles is trying to get a new place, and she messaged me. We're gonna start raising money, and I know you're a good supporter of the pickle, so I thought I would ask you if we could put you down for $5 for Giggle Pickle's new place.
Only if Punch doubles my donation.
No way, boss. Man.
I already got Hawaiian's first donation. It's a 3-payment increment, and he's already more than doubled that.
Yeah, boss man, I'm already like 3 payments in there.
And I've already received 2 tarps in the mail.
All we like looking for right now is a stick, so she could like use that as a roof.
Yeah, we haven't gotten any rice yet. I don't know if you got big amounts of rice on you or something.
I would advise y'all to go to Sam's real quick, get the rice.
I wouldn't go to Sam's. Sam's a racist.
At Sam's, you said, Punch?
Yeah.
Do they have tarps over there?
No, for the rice.
I know, but do they have tarps too?
We got enough tarps.
You get tarps and rice.
We cornered that market already. We have enough.
Right.
We're looking for other necessities.
Yeah.
Like a laptop.
We could also use an air fryer, because Giggle Pickles loves to fry food, so that would be also appreciated.
You gotta find her a little generator then to use that bitch.
She converted her place into a gas generator, and for some reason she thought it was going to be cheaper, but it turns out not so much. But yeah, no, we don't need any generators.
Well, how the hell is she gonna use her air fryer?
Oh no, the whole house. I mean, it's running on a gas generator. We already got it. For some reason, she thought that was the cheaper route to take, and then gas prices went up, so we're working backwards.
Have like some sad music playing and be like, for $5, we can help this individual. It'll be.
You know what we should do? We should put Jake on a treadmill. You know how he like paces through the house? We could put Jake on a treadmill. I bet he could generate a lot of electricity for the people in his area. Just pacing around, you know? I feel like he could help his community. Like a hamster on a wheel.
With this, he'll be helping out Giggle Pickles, the one who he gave her start to. I mean, because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't even know that bitch. She would still be over there in front of 7-Eleven. You know what I'm saying? So he was the one that brought her around us.
Yeah. Back in the D-Live days.
Yeah, I didn't know what the fuck that was. And all she kept saying was, D-Live? Like, the fuck?
Shout out to the Dark Witch.
And one thing, like, she was just reading the comments and all happy and shit. And then it got to a point where she was getting pissed off about when she was reading the comments. And then that one time, we was on Discord and she was Pesci told her that, hey, I'm gonna have you come in a few minutes. And she was like all happy, getting all prepared and shit, and Pesci never brought her back in. That shit was fucking fun.
That's the craziest thing is she always complained about like how everybody went at her, and I thought that was like the best thing that she did was the back and forth with people in the audience because she was kind of quick with it. They weren't the best comebacks, but they were funny.
I mean, and that was the reason why the Rocco show didn't happen because he was too focused on the chat and not focused on him. He's one of those
the two worst people that we all know on the internet with reading the chats are Rocco and Pena. Neither one of those two can focus on a show if there's some wild chats going on.
Hey, I keep getting a friend suggestion from someone with the last name Pena.
Pena.
You think it would?
This guy, boss man, wants to be friends with Pena on Facebook. What a cretin!
No, I don't. No, I didn't take it. But is that the last name Pena? Of course. I mean,
is it Miguel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, well, I don't know him. I'm not gonna accept the I mean, it's not accept. It says people.
Boss man was already going through all his pictures, all his blood.
You know what I'm saying?
Pesci. And Pesci, you have no idea what depression is. I heard you saying Boss Man doesn't know what depression is.
Ooh, saucy. Coming in
Yeah, he goes, I
saucy.
came out of prison with depression, so next time Boss Man comes on here, I'm going to tell him he doesn't know anything about
I didn't say
depression.
I got out of prison with depression. I said I got depressed when they said weed was going to be legal. Let's not get it twisted.
Whatever it was, I don't care what it was. I've been way more depressed than you ever were.
Sounds like a big dick competition.
I'm not doubting that. I might have said that wrong.
Yeah, you just said next time Boss Man.
Boss Man, just because you took life harder than somebody else doesn't mean that, you know.
Always remember, Boss Man doesn't take this shit serious, though.
Well, no, when you downplay, you know, I was suicidal at 5 years old, Pesci.
Okay, well, I don't talk about your kid self, okay? We keep it grown up around here.
Well, but it's been that way since I was 5, almost 50 years.
I just said, what I should have said was, you guys just got to learn how to just harness it. That was the whole point of that thing.
But anyway, I just wanted to clarify.
What I was saying was I was super depressed when weed was becoming legal, but I didn't make it like...
I'm not mad. I just wanted to clarify it that, no, I definitely know what depression is.
I was just saying, I didn't hear him
I'll give you
compare.
that. I might have said that wrong. I'll admit I said that wrong.
No problem.
Good night, motherfucker. Get that bloody bastard out of
you,
here.
Boss Man?
What's that?
Did he compare it to you?
Yeah, but it's over though, Jacob.
No, I was just saying I didn't hear the comparison. That's what I was asking.
No, I didn't compare it. I said I just probably said it wrong. But what I was saying was, these guys don't know how to handle depression.
But yeah, and regardless, I think what you dealt with in depression shouldn't be compared to what Boss Man dealt with in his depression. That's why I don't think it's a big dick competition. I do think everybody deals with their depression individually, and nobody could ever have somebody else's experience.
As long as I say my piece, we're cool, man. Pesci apologized. I appreciate it. We're cool.
No, I was just wondering if there was a part that I missed.
No.
Korean King of Horse says we don't do sad stories over here, Boss Man.
It wasn't a sad story.
He's repeating something I said 4 years ago to Jake.
I know.
Learn the lore.
I know.
Ho, ho, ho.
Green Giant. Oh, Reverend has retired from podcasting. He said he's taking up golf.
Question for everybody. How often does Hawaiian Punch a Hoe fall asleep in his own Discord?
I'm not asleep. I was over here playing the game. And to my record, probably 2 times. But like when we watch the UFC, is normally before the main event.
I was gonna say the UFC stuff. That's late as hell.
Hell yeah. I mean, goddamn, the actual card doesn't start till fucking 10 o'clock.
Yeah, you're good when they do the Dubai cards and stuff.
Yeah, like saying be like, oh man, you should do the prelims. They be fucking badass. I'm like, even if I'm home, it's different. But if I'm not,
I don't even see you live that much. I just happened to look in Discord and I was like, oh shit, Punch is up.
well, no, that's what when we can be in here and we be watching like fights, boxing or UFC.
Oh, you're friends with Shan and you guys do boxing stuff?
No, it's just like
him and Shan do a show called In the Basement with Punch and Sands.
Don't believe that. I don't do nothing like that.
They're gonna start a show called Send Me a Link.
Like us.
No, before him and Jaywalks had a fallout, we just be all in here and just watching the fights. Or if they're doing something that I'm not really interested in, I just come in here and there might be like a TNA pay-per-view or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Just something different.
Couldn't imagine Jaywalks having a fallout with anybody.
I love that Punch mentioned TNA pay-per-view and used to clown on us when we would watch a TNA pay-per-view.
Well, back then it was sucked. Come on, you can't compare it. Just like NXT.
Back when Terry Hopper was in it, you better shut your mouth.
Damn right. At least, I mean, they were capable of having a good match, but yeah, it was junk for the most part.
I'm talking about when the NXT when they watched it, and that wasn't even me. That's that Barkley suggested y'all watch that one. And I was like, man, because it wasn't.
Yeah, it was their it was their version of Mania.
Right, but they didn't have no fucking Joe Hendry that I didn't think. You know, they didn't have like.
I believe in Joe Hendry. And the clap,
like,
that shit's over as a motherfucker.
He wasn't there when y'all were watching it though. I don't think.
Probably not. I don't think we really. To be honest with you, though, I think we weren't really even paying attention, and that show got boring quick, bro. Similar to Raw tonight.
That was my first time watching it. I was like completely, well, not completely. I was just like, all they're doing is fucking talking. It's not even a wrestling show no more. A little bit of wrestling, a lot of talking. Fuck all that. It's not even worth it. But
All right, guys, I'm headed out.
Later,
guys.
Secure the objective. Securing
I believe in Jaywalk. What happened? Jaywalk's got upset?
Oh no.
Zone A secure. We lost B.
The whole time I was like, I don't even know what's going on. I was just talking about. I don't know.
Bravo underway.
People always be I said, y'all should do the challenge. That was it.
Taking B.
Now, like I said, you couldn't do it. I was telling you, damn near I'm not your enemy.
You gonna do a Punch?
No.
Securing B.
I'm not much of a milk drink.
Chocolate milk.
Decoy out.
No, if I was to drink milk, it wouldn't be. Like I said, I can't do that shit. And I'm not gonna waste fucking $7 for nothing. Because I know.
Fuck all that.
Don't pay no fucking hour.
Punch, when you went to sleep on Friday night, Shady J from the Game Chasers came on Discord.
He finally got his shit fixed.
What do you mean got his shit fixed?
Well, I don't know. You always said he didn't come in because he didn't know how to use it.
Oh, he's not a Discord user, no. He just used it that night. Squiggles set it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we played kart. We had a big game. So we didn't go to sleep till 7. There was met two chicks too. One of them was kind of hot. The other one is a Mario Kart player too. I always tell her to come over here. I've met her a few times, but she's always like nervous to come over here. Her name's Ashley. She was pretty drunk that night.
Taking B.
Oh, I see that. She's always on Squid's show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Sonic girl, some shit.
There was 2, but whoever was there on Friday was 2 of them. I like both of those girls that were there.
Hostile field of flame.
And we were fucking in Discord till 7 a.m.
Oh, jeez.
Well, they were in probably Texas time, I think.
Yeah, it's
So
still,
it was still all nighter.
Only an hour.
He don't sleep. Shady J don't sleep though. He's got like a. He only sleeps at like 7 hours.
Drink and stay up all day.
Yeah, Squiggles. What happens is he gets so fucking drunk he eventually passes out. Like he just disappeared.
Yeah, one night it was like 3:30 my time, and he was talking about he had to get up and go to work at 8. Damn. He gets so into. I start sending him music and stuff. He gets so into it, man. Time just flies.
Oh, you tell me he plays it.
Yeah, how he does it like on Shady J will just, if you say you tip him $1 on a show and you go, play Bone Thugs, he'll play it. He don't monetize his streams. He won't even get mad if his stream gets taken down too. I've had him play a song once that they took the stream down and he just puts it back up. Boss Man's seen how it's done.
Yeah.
But yeah, the other guy that I'm talking about, Boss Man, he actually has he'll have like 100-200 people in there, and he's almost like a jukebox. People will just give him money all night just to play songs. And games. Sometimes they'll say, play this game.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nicole. Love you, sweetheart. I wish I could go to Hong Kong.
Subject front.
Losing B.
Fuck? Watch it.
Occasionally I'll play music from time to time.
Incoming stun.
Ain't no that holy roller stuff on my brain.
Driving RTX. Securing Charlie.
Nicole said, "Come, Sir King." I'd be nervous, Nicole. You'd have to be my translator. I don't do that. I don't like doing the punch a hole way walking around Japan with no translator. I need someone who speaks the lingo.
Fine.
We're losing Alpha.
That's fine.
Shot both
was only a matter of time. Get down, frag.
Losing A.
Subtext front.
Love you always, Nicole.
Controlling Bravo.
Located shock charge.
Subtext front.
Hostile stun. Placing assault pack.
We're losing Alpha.
Enemy control.
Subtext front.
Trap up. Spray requesting LCR.
Any of the Star Maker Horizon says Jaywalk is not at.
Taking Bravo underway.
I still don't know.
Capturing the
What happened exactly?
I just know that he gets frustrated when he gets interrupted a lot. So sometimes he just thinks, I better just go so I don't get mad.
Woosah.
I think it's preventative. He doesn't want to.
What exactly happened? I missed what happened.
I just think it was getting interrupted. Because he's had some of those bad concussions, and it can, like, even with me, that can kind of scramble my brain, so I can't think straight. And I think he just doesn't want to go off on people, so it's better for him to step back. He's a good guy.
Yeah, I know who he is, Boss Man. Boss Man's talking to him like he's a stranger.
I'm
he
not.
is? Okay.
I'm just talking in general. I'm not trying to say you don't know. I'm just I like him. He's a good guy. Him and I didn't hit it off too well at first.
Hey, thought you were gay.
We've got to know each other. And yeah, that ran for a little bit too long, I thought.
Another kill.
You ain't danced today?
Nah, I was going to, but dude, I couldn't keep my eyes open again. I was only scheduled for 2 hours.
I ain't gonna dash until my debit card. I have to wait in order for. They say once you add a new debit card or add a debit, you gotta wait 7 days. So right now I am currently doing that.
That's 5.
That's why I'm going to wait after that way you can like get paid through the card, which would be like a little bit faster instead of waiting for you know what I'm saying, for Monday. You'll get it like Tuesday or some shit.
Hey, Punch, so I finally remember I told you they have to pay us for our downtime. I figured out what it is or how they pay us. So, I mean, the amount per hour it really sucks, but we're not doing anything, But what they do is for the time that you're just sitting there waiting for an order, they pay you like $3.60 an hour. So some people book themselves for like 12-hour shifts, and then they'll get like an extra $100 or more for that week from all the downtime. So they might be inside Starbucks or something, on their computer or whatever, doing whatever, and getting paid just to sit there.
That wasn't even a cricket.
I think the most I ever got was like $80. I got that one week because I had scheduled a lot and there was a lot of downtime. So that's better than not getting
But
paid
it's
anything.
fucking hard.
This is hard.
It pays for your gas for the 2 weeks
Y'all didn't
or
want
for
to
the week.
vote like
I
civilized
voted
people.
for bounty. What the fuck ever.
I mean, shit.
Boundary.
Still waiting to end then.
Bounty.
I have to pay for a piece of it.
Whatever the piss is called.
Yeah, I don't accept pizza orders because I don't have a bag.
I got it.
That one and ice cream, the place where I deliver, there's like an ice cream shop that it's like I think it's a mom and pop one. I'm not really sure, but they ask you if you have a cold bag and you have to show it to them, or else they make you buy one of theirs for $20. Like, so I just decline those orders. And sometimes they're good; they pay good, but
This
I
is
just
a
don't
weird
have
map.
a bag.
I don't know if I love it or hate it.
All right, I have a
guess it depends
DoorDash
on
one.
what
I don't know
we're
where it is.
playing. I'm going to the next one.
I'm about to flow traffic here. Whoa, they are
We got the lead. Now hold it.
Gotta hold the lead.
Hostile attack to the hard point. Operator establishing score streak.
There's so much shit blowing up, it's crazy.
Damn it, we've lost the lead. Get me up.
What do you call that? You didn't save nobody.
Hard point located. Semtex front.
People are screaming
Yeah,
now.
they got fucking team on there.
Decoy thrown. Hard point is active. Tally shock charge. Hard point is secured. Enemy care package above. Hostiles have the hard point. Calling in score streak. Send a decoy. Tally thermo grenade. Hellstorm incoming.
Now they're fucking going around Cleveland us.
Hostile counter UAV established above. Hard point locked down. Enemy UAV inbound. Hostile attached to hard point. Hard point identified.
Like, enemy with Semtex. Fucking Cleveland man. Yes, they are.
Hard point active.
Alright, you shoot in direction.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Getting fogged.
Enemy CUAV inbound.
It's a rough one. I feel like I'm just over this map.
Hey, Bunch, check your messenger.
Hard point is secure.
Where the
I
fuck
set
are
you
they?
up, dude.
Morphine admitted.
Everything out for you.
Heads up.
Bruh.
Hostile care package inbound. Bion,
I
requesting
heard you
UAV
like
pass
that.
Who you been talking to?
Hard point located.
The mouse in my pocket that tells me shit.
Hard point locked
Secrets.
down.
Riley?
No. I just be talking
Hard point is
shit.
active. Hard point is secure.
Yeah, you turned her into a little spy.
Facebook messenger.
Full frog,
No,
BC.
she informs me. I didn't ask her to. She has to keep the guy in check. She said.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
You'd
someone
have a different spot every night, man.
needs to keep both of them.
You know what I rock.
Started late tonight because I was out doing car shit.
They go to mermaids. Potatoes in there.
Hostile counter UAV established above. Hostile
You gotta already
UAV
know the
established
food
overhead.
steaks, those cool.
He's talking shit, dude.
What were they saying?
They're just screaming at each other and talking about how
Yeah, that interview I'm doing on Saturday might only be like 2 hours.
We can get 'em. Me and Scarface is down here together, just on it. We're just sitting on it.
Hold it down. Somebody got to hold it down. They already in that bitch. Go ball.
That was bullshit.
Oh, in the corner.
Commence care package delivery.
Which one?
Watchdog helo incoming on your location.
Get out of the corner.
Hostiles captured the hard point.
I'll be back.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Well, no, well, you got to think about it.
Hard point located.
How long was that show me and you did once, boss man?
Army wife, GG.
Number is.
Basically, BC, if I'm able to do, we were able to do like 1.5 hours with Boss Man, then I'll definitely be doing 2 with this guy.
Hey, Ninja Turtle, let me through here.
Oh yeah, no problem.
You'll see.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Would you rather go without no weed? Oh. The rest of your life? Or would you rather go with no BJs?
I think I'd sober up.
Huh?
I said I think I'd sober up. Need AA.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Hell, bro. I'm going without no BJs, bro.
Hostiles captured the hard
I know you would.
Yeah, man, that's all it was. Nah, bro, that hurt my jaw, bro.
Oh my god.
This freaking Cleveland guy's pissing me off.
By the way, that was a joke. That's all I'm talking to you.
Y'all be talking about ass shots, DJ.
We talk about everything, don't worry about it. It was great. My fucking. Yep. Hit the spot.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
I bet it did. Hit the G spot.
It did. Hey, where's that at again? Where'd you say it was?
The G spot.
But I believe hopefully it's best to do it around healthy region, healthy neighborhood.
You got me.
Oh, I'm on it. I'm on it. Army wife, you guys.
Oh yeah, I could drive up north.
Dude, his beast was
make some big money. And like
too small.
drive like 30 minutes north.
Times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people that drive up and
I'm gonna take my bat out.
You going whacking? Is that what you said?
This motherfucker coming.
It takes 2 hits. Takes 2 hits with a bat, by the way.
Why? But with the only one?
You need a blade or something.
Yeah, I need to get one.
That's just going there.
Hard point is secure. Hard point
So if
active.
you think about it, 200.
You hit me with a bat? That's what she said.
Did you fuck her up with a bat?
Yeah, twice now. Oh, she's got a machete. That's fucked. That's one hit.
Hostiles captured the hard point.
Now they're bringing out their machete shit.
If you're planning on giving up, do it now. If not,
Sorry, we're about to lose
get to work.
these.
Just piss them off.
Unless Bucket pulls out that helicopter glitch.
Yeah, Bucket, pull it out. Let's see how big it is.
Oh my God, Bucky, you better soar. You better fucking soar, Bucky.
Better show me how big it is, Bucket. I'm ready.
That's your chance.
You better fucking soar.
She asked for it.
Fucking fella, don't run from the Lord.
Hardpoint is secure.
Make a jaw drop. Bucket.
Yeah, Bucket. One time he told me something about it being big.
Make her blood.
Look at that mouse, Daisy.
Oh my Lord. And she said it's the last game. She going to sleep.
Oh.
Good dream.
Hey, Queen.
What's up?
I think you just got a message on Instagram.
Oh wow.
Damn. If it's I swear, if it's a dick pic, I'm calling the cops.
Oh, you sure?
What the fuck? I still got my keys.
I'm just kidding. If it's small, I'm fucking calling the cops.
Oh yeah, you got the right to that.
Oh, that shit you talking?
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
I just didn't do it on yet. I didn't play it yet. I haven't used all the guns.
48 and 47.
I might do it.
71 and 12, yo. 71 and 12.
I got half of it.
Damn, Bucket! That's like a fucking helicopter.
Good game, yo. Good game.
GG's.
Yes.
Roll a joint.
It's good. What time is it? Ooh.
We got the ninja squad.
Rest on me, made like a nigga laughing.
Alright, we're.
Oh shit.
Daisy, get that mouse. Yeah, get out of there, mouse. Daisy.
Well, he's watching.
Get him, Daisy, get him.
Shit, your boys here, huh?
What are you watching? I just said. It says watch a.
I wasn't watching.
Okay, no, that's just.
Nah, we won't. I was just in here.
Okay, no. Oh, sorry, it's the name of the fucking. Name of the plane.
Yeah, I know. That's normally when when watch like UFC or boxing and shit like that.
Name of the room. I was like, fuck, they're watching because it didn't come up, and I was like, fuck, I better.
Ain't shit going on right now. I was watching Raw, but that shit was ass cheese.
Did you see the boxing?
Nah.
Pretty good card.
What was that during the day?
Yeah, well, when I messaged you and you're like, nah, I'm busy. I'm like, fuck, it's Parker's fighting. Like, it was the main event. And then that Bivol versus Benavidez, man, they could have gone anyway. Those two are just fucking even. It could have been a draw.
He still won, though, I think.
Yeah, it's one each, so that they might have a third fight.
Benavidez lost?
Yeah.
I thought he was still undefeated.
No, well, the dude who won the last one lost this one, so I think he won all.
Oh, okay.
Then Parker fought that guy who just got off the plane. He was wearing fucking Dubois gloves. I mean, the fucking Matthew Stafford might be off to Cleveland. They might trade fucking Myles Garrett for him and some draft picks. But I don't know if Cleveland can afford $50 million.
For what? They ain't got shit over there.
Well, if they release, if they trade Miles Garrett to the Rams, who wants out, they'll let up some money for Steph. I don't. He's not on 50 million, but he might some draft picks and stuff. But because Deshaun's probably not going to play next season.
But that's stupid because you're still drafting Cam Ward.
Who, the Browns?
Yeah.
No, I don't think they'll.
And that's be a stupid
You
ass
think
bet.
they'll draft? What are they, number 2?
Yeah. Cam Ward's gonna go second.
I don't think. Oh, who do you think's going to go number 1?
The
two-way guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That defensive end.
But there are a lot of good quarterbacks free agent, man. You wouldn't be, like it's not a great draft. There's like that.
I was gonna say that's good because we might have a chance with Shador, but they're talking about we're looking at drafting Travis Hunter.
Well, you look at all the quarterbacks and free agents. There's Rodgers, there's Wilson, there's Justin Fields, there's Sam Darnold, there's Jimmy Garoppolo. There's so many friggin' pretty good quarterbacks.
But Travis Hunter's it's not gonna be a two-way. He's just gonna be a defensive back.
You reckon that? They reckon he might be a wide receiver, but they it just depends how they manage him. Like he's not that big. He's a bit undersized. But what's up, boss man?
Hey, what's up?
There's gonna be a milk drinking challenge.
A what?
It's gonna be a milk drinking challenge.
For who?
Jacob, and they're gonna raise money for Giggle Pickles. It's gonna be it was Jay was, but I don't know if he's still in or not. I don't know.
How much you gonna donate, Chance?
Jesus Christ, I'm a bit
You need some money,
brother. It'll be worth it just watching them throw up all over each other.
Punch said they have.
You're supposed to
rice and tarps at Sam's Club.
Yeah, they got rice.
I'll save my money for bowling.
Yeah,
seeing them some stuff up some dirt on Barclay soon.
TP needs you, man.
Oh, Jesus. Cringe. I couldn't really. It's just too cringe-worthy for me to friggin'. She wasn't my friggin' cup of tea. Like, we're in small doses, but she's just.
She ain't worried making a profile and roasting that bitch.
Enemy care package above.
I haven't seen a Giggle Pickles profile.
Does she have a Diddy story as well?
Just carrying dead bodies, transporting dead bodies and shit.
So when's the draft? Must be soon.
Yeah. I don't know. I think maybe
end of April.
Okay. They got those rugby league games in Vegas this weekend. It'll be on prime time. Your guys, they forked out a shitload of money to have it on prime time. They've got Brady there, they got Gronk there, and they're trying to get Trump. They're playing it at the Raiders' home ground. Yeah, the New Zealand team's gone over there. They draw them all out of the hat there. The New Zealand team's going. They're playing. When I mean New Zealand, they're more like there's like a club team, more like an Auckland team. There's like Australians and stuff in the team as well, so it's not just a team full of New Zealanders. be interesting if Trump shows up. I know they're trying to get him.
Yeah, he's. I think he's gonna get assassinated.
Oh shit! We better call your boys up and tell them to fucking up their security.
Yeah, I just. I have a bad feeling.
Derek Carr, he's another free agent. There's, you'd probably be stupid to draft one of those quarterbacks. I don't think any of them are good enough. I think Dallas fucked up last year. I guess they regret it now. They should have just traded Dak and just signed friggin' Gador. Had to run it back. They might do all right in that team. They got CeeDee Lamb and. Yeah, I guess Jerry's kicking himself now. Well, Stafford's kicking up his thing because I think he's on like 30 million or something. But he wants to be paid 50 million because he's like, fuck, I'm better than, Dak's on 60 and I'm on 35. What? He's picking up a.
Shit. Those Crimson assholes really know how to fight.
So he wants like another he wants another contract.
I got the drip, though.
But I don't know where it could go that's better than the Rams. Like, shit, they nearly bet friggin' the Eagles. So what the Eagles did to fucking Kansas City in the Super Bowl, fucking ran a train on them. I see a lot of those guys aren't even going to work out at the what's it called, the combine. Cam Ward said he's not going. Shadeur said he's not doing it. That running back from Boise State, he said he's not doing that. He's just doing interviews.
Punch, wake up. Punch.
Pesci, the Gonzo send you something?
What?
Me?
Pesci, the Gonzo send you something?
Send me what?
A video.
I don't remember. Maybe I don't check. I don't have like notifications on.
Off. Alright, guys. Later.
Alright. I'm about to crash out my damn self.
All right, brother. I'm gonna go on my Discord. I'll see you tomorrow.
Folks, tomorrow.
Later.
What you want, man? I'll finish this shit.
Minus yan, minus. Negative, hindi nakikinig sa teacher yan. Minus 5. Minus 5 and 3. And done raid. 0-2. Kala ko tulog, ba't nag-type? Naanin ko nga ta. Nasabi sa'yo ABC ang tulog sila. Naanin ko nga ta.
Hey.
you doing it on his channel or yours? My channel. I was the one that reached out to him. Later.
They're right where we want them. Finish the job. They were already dead. Just hadn't realized. Good job.
All targets down. When can I expect a transfer?
In the city. City of Boston. In the city. City of Compton. City of Compton. We keep it rocking. City of Pizza. City of Jaywalks. We keep it bowling. city of Compton. What up, Barkley? Stop in Discord. Stop in. Who are these podcasts? WATP. Locale test again. These idiots. Idiots.
Yeah, something, brother.
Snort.
Snort. Snort.
Snort.
Snort.
Hogan.
Snort. Snort. I got the drip.
Oh my God, they're telling me put a picture of Kat Burnell over my square. That's Phil's wife. I asked the chat. I asked would they want to see DSP on an episode.
What's good, bro?
You know what's funny about that whole Becky thing is Becky probably doesn't really follow DSP, but she's smart enough to know who he is.
That duty video is the first time I've ever actually physically watched the Locale Queens. I've only heard you talk about them.
Oh well, I like Tina the best, really.
Bro,
Is really the only
like
one.
I said earlier in your chat, Tina is just giggle pickles with a checking account, man.
A lot more funnier than Giggle Pickles.
No, but she's like fucking white trash. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. So is
Like
the guy kid from behind the camera, but he's got a million or two in the bank.
Who? The guy on the upper right? Who the hell is that guy?
Oh, is my thing sharing?
I'm on my phone. I'm gonna go charge. I gotta use the supercharger. Oh yeah.
No, I was gonna say this guy in the corner is the guy that lives like right across the street from Tina. He's the one that kind of got her going. But he did a channel called Kid from Behind the Camera. He was never really on the.
Yeah, the blonde guy in the upper right.
Yeah.
I was wondering, dude. He gave me like, I'm not gonna lie, he gave me like Rev Sauce vibes.
He's a little bit smarter than that.
Yeah, well, based off what you just told me, I could only assume that.
Oh yeah. At first I was like, "Who's this guy?" Oh yeah, this guy is Keemstar and Boogie and them. Well, no, this guy like for a long time. Yeah, so I'm having this guy on the show on Saturday. I'm gonna do a interview with him, but in the future I might do some detractor segments with him too. But what's funny was the guy goes, when I first met him, he goes, "Hey, just so you know, I'm not really a detractor," and I'm like, "None of us are." I started laughing because I told him I do a segment called the Detractor Alley.
Who is he? Where did you what is he
Well,
from?
what happened was I found it. Remember, I always say millions of people make videos on DSP. So I came across a video he made on DSP, and I watched it, and I'm like, huh. I think he's just a guy that we get along real well. And he does his own thing on his own channel. He does really well. But I'm saying, like, maybe here and there I could do a detractor segment with him.
Well, you never know. It might get you a few new subs too.
Oh, yeah. That's the whole point of networking. Yeah, somebody already came in from his channel yesterday. I gave them a mod. They weren't even a mod over on his channel. That was what was funny.
I saw you went pretty damn. Hey, I saw you went pretty damn late on your birthday. I turned on your stream at like 1 a.m. my time, and I saw Shady J was playing Mario Kart with you. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's the big time, man.
No, as I said, we've known him for years. He's just not a Discorder.
Yeah, well, you
And
turned
like
him
he
into
said,
one.
like he said, he's been looking to do like, bigger streams where you get all the people gaming.
Yeah. Well, as DSP would say, Pesci, you're having a renaissance.
What's crazy about I think Phil hit his goal tonight.
Did
But
he?
earlier
God
he didn't, and he was
No, I
blaming
know.
it on RPGs.
He only got 88 on that Yakuza ripoff.
Yeah.
I put a comment in Duty's chat, or not in his chat. I put a comment on his video where I said I would literally pay every dent $1,000 to not donate to him for a week, and it got like 60 upvotes.
I typed in Raw Phil's chat. Iron Chef fuck boy just ruined our fucking weekend
Wait,
again.
what happened? Okay, so what happened to Raw Phil this morning? He didn't go live because I had to watch. I had to watch Dark Dave's Mirror.
I was out all day because of cars.
Yeah, for whatever reason, when Phil went live this morning, Raw Phil's chat never went live. Like,
No, I heard Alt talking about it.
Yeah, so I went over to Dark Dave's Mirror to watch the restream today. You know who Dark Dave's Mirror is, right?
No, I'll just check them out.
Dark Dave's Mirror is basically the same thing as Raw Phil. It's just another guy who does raw restreaming, but Dark Dave's Mirror also does This Is How You Don't Play. That's my only beef with Raw Phil is that the guy doesn't do any like This Is How You Don't Plays or comps. It's just a straight restream channel.
Well, he plays Tekken sometimes.
Oh yeah, you're right. He does. He does play Tekken with the. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I take that back.
Yeah.
He does that a lot, actually. At least every Saturday on Phil's day off.
I mean, his channel is what it is. It's a restream. It's a Phil restream.
No, but that is pretty unique, though. The point, and I completely just dismissed it, but the whole playing with subs thing that he does, that's pretty chill, man. That kind of like humanizes the channel.
Who?
The fact that Raw Phil plays Tekken and Street Fighter with
yeah. He's like Duty said, he's a very normal guy, and he just really came out of the blue, like in the last year or so.
Really, but it really humanizes his channel. Like it kind of makes it unique because I can't think of, except for maybe Tevin is probably the only other guy who played with viewers that I can think of.
Yeah.
Like James the Lesser Express Lane doesn't do that. Duty doesn't do that.
Well, A-Bit Eric is live right now, and I was telling him out because he's cool with the Game Chasers and shit, and I was like, yeah, you should start playing Mario Kart with us. He said he's down.
Bro, just as the Switch 2 is about to come out, and I don't know if you saw during that little reveal that they had a month ago, the new Mario Kart game that was in the trailer had 24 racers, bro. Not 12. It had double the amount of racers. So when that new Mario Kart game comes out, I mean, if you thought it was chaos with 12, now double it. Like, could you imagine
That might be too many.
Well, go back and look at the trailer. I'm not making it up. There was 24 carts at the start of the race. Hold on a second. I'm going to plug my car in. I was a bad Tesla owner and ran my battery below 20%, so I'm gonna give her a supercharge. I mean,
Pizza
it's
Mike
not
said,
something that I
"Wow,
do.
8-bit on card. That's cool." Yeah, well, I told him. Well, what's funny about 8-bit Eric is 8-bit Eric. He's kind of like what I did. Like he's mainly a gamer, but now he started to do like not to tractor shit, but he's in beef with Review Tech USA. They have a beef. So they're always making videos on each other.
Yeah. I heard about that. Oh, that's the 8-bit Eric, you know?
Yeah. The 8-bit Eric. If I go on his channel right now with 97 people and say, yo, ask him a question, he'll answer my question. Yeah, I'm up.
No, I mean,
always said I was grandfathered in a couple years ago on Shady J's channel, so a lot of people know me.
There's only one 8-bit Eric anyway, so I don't know why I would get it confused. That's funny. I'm sure you saw the meltdown that Phil had yesterday about Rich.
About who?
Review Tech.
Oh yeah. That was pretty bad. I like Review Tech. I think he's funny. He was live right now. He changed the name of his channel to Locale Basement. I don't know if he's trolling Keen. Because they fired him from Locale. They retired him from Tech Talk. I just told 8-Bit Eric in his chat, I go, you should start a new show called Tech Talk, but only talk about guns. Because the Locale Tech Talk was...
like Tech 9.
Yeah.
No, I'm right there with you. I think Review Tech is a chill dude, but Wings is still my favorite locale. I'm a Wings guy. I've always been a Wings guy.
Occasionally he might have like a one-liner. He's a very basic guy.
I don't know. He just seems like a chill dude, man.
Yeah. That's what I said. He's just a normal. He's like a normal guy.
Yeah.
To me, at least. I know he has a fucking gang of detractors himself, but.
Well, yeah, he's got his own June the King, Doc.
Everybody's got detractors in the locale world.
Even Pesci.
You know what's funny is when you see all the people that they give chances to. God bless Keem for that. I should fucking try to get in. All you gotta do is be like a $10 member and you get in that Discord. I need to go in there and sit in the members waiting. That's what they do, and they'll just drag people in. They'll be like, "All right, what do you got for us?" I'll be like, "You guys got any room for celebrity sound-alikes?" And I'll tell them I'll work for free. I'll work for free. Yeah, because they'd be letting some weird motherfuckers on there. Yeah, you might have to throw a couple bucks. You might have to throw a couple bucks around, but you could fucking... Who knows? Key might fucking say, hey, we'll use you. He's using a lot of bullshit, people. I'm almost shocked. I'm like, are these guys paying him to do these shows?
Just change your name to Michael Jordan is not number one, and they'll pull you right in.
Yeah. You know what's funny was, if I knew what I knew now, I would have made sure that night I did that show with him, I would have videotaped it. I didn't realize he was going to take his shit down.
Yeah, man, that's... and I'm telling you, like, even without the audio, you coming back with a different Jordan jersey on every time.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because what I was trying to portray, this was the real joke behind it. He didn't know me from Adam or Eve. And he was just got done talking about Michael Jordan fans are sick, possessed, like all this weird shit. So I heard him say that. I'm like I'm going to come on wearing a jersey, right? I'm going to leave and come back wearing a different jersey and not say anything and just see if it's noticed. I remember I go, hey, buddy, how come you keep kicking me out every time I make a great point? The chat was pretty overwhelmingly on my side there.
I just remember that time I was watching one of his live streams with you, and you commented in his chat, and he was like, see, there's Pesci, right? He's come on. He's been on the show.
Hey, yeah. There's Jordan. That? Yeah. He thinks I did such a good job acting. He thought that basically Michael Jordan was like my version of Jesus Christ.
Well,
remember he goes, give me one reason he's top 25. And I'm like, well, Larry Bird said this and Magic Johnson said that. And he goes, I don't want to hear what others said. And I go, well, why wouldn't I take their opinion?
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I would have just flipped it on. Galaxy, you tell me how you know more about basketball than Larry Bird.
Yeah, but if
went
we,
full
oh
bowling.
man, I would pay $50 just to have that. If I would have knew it, I didn't know he was going to take that down. Because he literally took it down into the stream. Because during that stream, you learn what kind of fucked up guy he is. He was calling people fucking homophobic slurs, all that shit. And not me, but some of these other guys. But what you learned about the guy was the guy gets off on arguments. But he starts arguing in a way where you're like, you're not really. And there's a part where I said to him, I go, you don't really watch sports. You come across as a guy that kind of knows about some sports. Because when you hear him talk, it was ridiculous.
He's just the guy that watches the big games, the NBA on Saturday.
I follow
or
some
whatever.
headlines, but I knew he wasn't watching
entire-
current basketball, meaning he was very out of the loop. Yeah, there was a part in the Galaxy where I took off my Jordan that I was wearing, the shoe, and I just started cleaning it. While there's other people talking, and then eventually I'd get kicked out. I would super chat to get back in. It was StreamYard, so it wasn't Discord. But what's funny is I went on there. I remember I said that night, I said to myself, I'm like, dude, I'd never come back on this shit again. This guy ain't no sports debater. You hear the shit he said? He said, prove to me Michael Jordan's top 75. Where am I? Is this guy giving away dope or something?
What planet? What planet is this? We've been like, Ballin'? Is that you?
I don't want to hear about what Magic Johnson said. Well, what do you mean? He basically put Michael Jordan in the top blah, blah, blah himself. And I even humored him. I even go, bro, if you want to say you would take some players over Jordan, that's fine. Be honest. You know, Kareem very fairly could be called the best player with 6 rings. And he's one of the few players to have a ring and a national championship like Jordan.
Yeah, I don't think that's you could say that Kareem was also statistically
If people want to
superior.
refer to Kareem as their number one, I got no problem with that.
Well, yeah, and there's an argument to be made. You could say that his career was statistically superior to Jordan's. I mean, think about
And he played in the era where it
longevity.
was more physical, and guys didn't have breaks and fucking rest. They played every day. That's why the Pistons said they were burnt out after going. They went to the finals twice in a row. The Pistons. They said they were burnt out.
I don't
after that
want
year.
I don't want to take anything away from Jordan, but Kareem's defense was definitely better.
Yeah, there's a handful
And
that
to have
Jordan liked Will Chamberlain. I agree with that.
I'm saying the Kareem's defense plus being the all-time scoring leader. You could
One of my
definitely,
favorite memes
like you said,
one of my favorite memes on the internet is, for instance, when a basketball player or like LeBron will do something wrong or something shitty, they show that picture of Michael Jordan laughing, sitting on that chair. There's some interview. I'd have to show it to you. You'd probably recognize it, but it's just Jordan.
No, I know
laughing.
I know what you. Yeah, I know
I
it.
play
I know
Rocket
it.
BC, yeah. But yeah, there's, like I said, LeBron also possessed a quality that not many players have, was not only to play long, be like the main ball handler, he was able to stay healthy.
I mean, I'll put it to you this way: anybody that was born after 1987 that doesn't have LeBron in their top 5 is just a liar. Sure, I could name 5 basketball players that are better than LeBron, but I think there needs to be some rationality. Like if you're 37 years old, like I am,
this could be said.
and
This
you
could
got
easily
Larry
be
Bird.
said about. This could easily be said about LeBron. LeBron, if you would have fucking won your finals like Jordan, you would have been a walk away with the GOAT. Nobody would have been able to touch
No,
you.
he
You
w-
would have been the GOAT forever. Because you'd have 10
He
rings
would have been
almost.
Tom Brady. Are you kidding
He
me?
went to 10 finals.
Yeah, he'd be Tom
He'd
Brady.
be bigger than Tom Brady with 10
Yeah.
NBA rings.
Yeah.
He went to 10
He'd be
finals.
bigger than Jordan. Honestly,
Problem is he
honestly,
got
if
every
he-
time he go to finals, he got swept by the Spurs. He got swept by Golden State. Legends don't get swept in the finals. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Well, I'm saying if LeBron has 10 rings, then he's hands down better than Jordan.
And when you're a basketball player, it's a little bit. It's like the magnitude's going to be bigger than football. It just is. An NBA player has got 10 rings.
Yeah, I mean, that's nuts. That's like
He
Phil
could have been
Jackson.
the walkaway GOAT. He had an opportunity to be the GOAT. That's why he belongs in the top 5s of the world. Did I feel like LeBron stopped playing defense after he won that championship in Cleveland? Yes. He
I
never
wonder where
had
Galaxy rates.
What?
I was gonna say, I wonder where Galaxy rates Allen Iverson.
Well, when you start talking to him, you realize you don't even want to talk sports with him. You're like, okay.
Like some boss man shit, huh?
Well, it'd be one thing if we're not going to put Jordan number 1. This motherfucker was saying shit like he ain't in my top 25.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's not a serious person. Not someone I could take serious, anyway.
What's funny is I had the clipboard on the Galaxy show. Oops. And I was pretending to write on it. He said something bad about Michael Jordan, right? And there was like, it was a panel. And I kind of like whispered it, but I said it loud enough for the people to hear it. I just go, people to kill Galaxy. You know what I mean? Because we're Jordan fans. And they'd come around to me and I'd go, GOAT. Whenever someone would say Jordan's name, I would say GOAT. Like you would just hear someone say Jordan and I'd go, GOAT. But there was a point where I shitted on Galaxy. He takes me off the show. I'm like, wow. You just got done 3 minutes ago saying you've never been outshined, out whatever. I fucking make 3 decent points, and you fucking took me off the panel? I got back on, but I was like, what is wrong with this psychopath? Forget what he was calling me. He goes, you're a smart talking motherfucker and you never answer my question. I'm like, answer your question. You just said, how is Jordan top 25, bro? That's not even a question I answer. Okay? Top 25? Huh? Larry Bird would fucking blah, blah, blah. He kept like talking about Larry Bird. I'm like, that's fine.
Have you watched NBA basketball?
Yeah.
How is he top 25?
Goat. You remember Goat Boy? The Jim Brewer thing?
Yeah.
I did that a couple of times. I didn't let it go out of control, but I would do the yeah. when they would say Jordan.
Jim Brewer did a great Pesci impression too.
Yeah, I know. I never really thought of that. Like when people would do Joe Pesci impersonations, I was never like, oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, Brewer's was good. Brewer did a bit where he talked about how what if you could program your car's navigation to Joe Pesci's voice. And he had a whole shtick. It was pretty fucking funny.
Well, when I was on BYOB, they had a Joe Pesci impersonator on there, and I still won. The impersonator said I thought he would win. I was like, wait a minute, I thought you sounded like a more me. And he goes, no, you actually, you got me beat. Hopefully Kenny goes live tomorrow. The tractor alley's been taken off. The guy that I'm interviewing, he's like, you sure you want to interview me, man? There's so many other bigger channels out there. And I'm like, dude, I don't care. I didn't reach out to you because of your following, brother.
It's about the connection, G.
Yeah. You watch fucking locale shit. You do little video breakdowns. Maybe occasionally me and you could do something together. But I think the guy's kind of funny and kind of smart at the same way. Like I said, he was watching Cyrax and he had 40 in the build. And he's only got 1,500 followers. Man. That's pretty damn good.
Cyrax is crazy.
Yeah, I've seen him. That's not my cup of tea, man. I can't do Cyrax.
Nah, not lately, Gonzo.
I watch all Keem's locale shows. There's a few of them that are stupid, like Locale Nerds. That's stupid.
Somehow I don't find that hard to believe.
Oh, it's bad, but I respect the shit out of Keem for doing it, because, dude, it's like the guys that are like big-time paid members on the Discord or something, but they're getting recognition. People know who they are. I mean, if you're fucking around, if you do something involving Keemstar, you are YouTube known.
Sure. It's a fair statement.
The only thing I didn't like what Keem said today was, and he might have made sense. He said, I don't think the show would have been more successful if we had DSP, because DSP would have played hardball. Yeah, if he wouldn't have played hardball, you're right.
Yeah, that's true.
But if he would have came in willing to play ball, it would have been great. See, DSP has that bowling disease. They can't handle the chat.
It's like what Keem said on Side Scrollers. Phil is not an easy person to work with. He would be too difficult to work with.
Yeah,
in some weird way, though.
Their community donates in such a sick manner that, like Keemstar was saying, like you get the records of who's like top 10 in super chats of all of YouTube. Their fucking locale universe is in the top 10.
No, it's just.
And they don't even got 100,000 on that channel yet, followers. It was kind of interesting to me, though, when you think about that. So you got Boogie with a few million followers. Wings has got about 350,000. He probably could have had 700, but a lot of people say a lot of funny shit about him. Keemstar has always been, he's a part of Drama Alert. He's got millions of followers, but they couldn't get locale
yeah, he
to
made
100.
Drama Alert.
Yeah, but they couldn't get locale to 100,000 yet. And it's been like over a year. No doubt in my mind, if those motherfuckers would have had DSP, they would have had that 100,000.
Oh, they'd probably have $250,000.
When you got Becky Boop fucking referring to Darkside Phil as the OG DS, locale.
OG locale, yeah. Well, he is. DSP is for sure a founding father of the locale genre. At the bare minimum,
I didn't like how Boogie, like for instance, the locale live show that has Boogie, Keem, and Wings. Sometimes that show could be really boring. Because Keem's not really doing much but reading donos and almost like not begging for memberships. Like Keem does like a beg to where it doesn't look like he's begging. But
somehow
a lot of their what?
I said somehow Phil and Triple P work great together.
I would say great together, but I don't think they need to be doing like the Grill Phil shit more, not fuck the wrestling. Well, maybe not fuck the wrestling. Because I actually like some of Phil's wrestling things.
Yeah, he's not an uneducated viewer, I'll tell you that. You can tell that he definitely has been watching since the 80s, you know what I mean? Like, and not casually, like he actually paid attention.
And
I give him a lot of credit.
PPP does, though, I like what he does for the fans is like when he was like, DSP's lies can't be broken. This is the Lion King. Like he will tell you what the guy's doing shady. He goes, so here's all these detractors with all this proof, Phil. But Phil still says, no, it's not me. And that's what it is.
I love how he called the PPP called the Truth Seekers guy a snake. And Phil, like, actually took it literally. Like, Phil, you're so regarded, man.
But I truly believe that PPP does like Phil, because I look at it like this. Let's just say,
for sure,
if DSP wanted to do a wrestling show with me, I would do it.
Yeah, no, I think Triple P does like Phil.
You know what I mean? But he'll clown on him because he has to understand that's their kind of content.
Yeah. And Phil knows that. Like he watched the casino before he ever went on the casino. Like he knew. And plus, what's his name? Triple P's co-host. That dude was in one of those internet boxing matches. Warski.
Is Kenny aware of the detractor alley? He hasn't brought it up.
Yeah. I don't think he's figured it out.
You know what's great about that name, Detractor Alley? It's because it's like a spoof off the bowling alley.
Yeah, I picked up on that.
And it was funny when that guy addressed me. He was live on his show, and I was commenting in his chat, and he goes, I don't know if this Pesci guy's a detractor or not. He says he's not. I'm like, bro, you're the one who made the Duty Streams video talking about DSP. I was watching your detractor video. I'm going to talk about that, too, on Saturday when I have him in there. I'm going to, buddy, I found you in the algorithm. I go, this detractor alley thing was just something I kind of just created right out of the thin air. And it just stuck. And Boland's a locale.
Some replacement shoes.
He's a locale for real.
We need some replacement shoes.
Oh, that was great. That was comment of the night, line of the night.
When did Eunice get siblings? That came out of nowhere.
That's Brad's favorite show is the Detractor Alley. Bob probably knows Iceman. And he's just probably not addressing it.
Well, you don't think he would tell Kenny? I mean, look how quick he sent the screenshot of the message I put in your chat.
Yeah, but if he said that on
He's like-
air, hey Kenny, they're doing a show called Raw Bowling where they're getting more viewers
Oh,
than us. That'd be
not
giving
on
us the
air.
win.
I don't think Bob has seen it, because if Bob has seen it, he would have at least told Bolin off air. And Bolin isn't capable
and
of
Bob
no
messaged
selling.
me the other day about Steam video games. Did you ever play this?
Yeah, so he doesn't know. That's hilarious. Bob blocked me on Facebook and Twitter.
It's funny when I said, don't worry, it'll be just like Raw Phil, to where one day Raw Bowling will have more viewers than bowling. It happened a lot quicker than I thought, too. My favorite line Kenny said, and this was like a win, when he goes, God damn, Bob, we just lost 10 viewers. Because it was that night I was late, because I just got home from the auction.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Kenny goes, because he was trying to get 30 for Cena. He goes, God damn, Bob, we just lost 10 viewers. And he was like refreshing. See, to me,
I love how he's...
that's a win.
My favorite part is how Bolin is selling a Bret Hart autographed 8x10 for $100, but Bret Hart sells the same thing on his website for $40.
There's no way that
And
Bret
it's
Hart
real.
was 100. They wanted 100 for that?
Yeah.
Dude, I'd go fucking get a picture of Bret Hart and sign it myself before I give 100 to that. And I have a picture of Bret Hart in my closet.
You know Billy Sellers is gonna buy that shit.
Well, Billy's retired from over there.
Is he?
I haven't seen
For
him.
good this
over there.
time?
He's been coming to the detractor alley.
Probably got blocked.
If we could get Coltrane, we win.
Yeah. Coltrane's a ghost, man. That's the ghost. Schmidt ain't the ghost, it's Coltrane. The ghost of Coltrane's parlay. You remember that one?
Yeah. How can I forget? I saw him yesterday.
Well, my wife said I can't give you any more money, so I guess I'm off the show.
The other day he came in and the account and just said, it's been a while. Because we're like, where's Coltrane been?
I love when he went into Bolin's chat last week with Eric's hedge trimmer. And Bolin actually read his fucking
Eric's
comment.
hedge trimmers could potentially be Schmidt.
Oh, good point. I didn't think
And
of that.
I'll tell you how I know. Because
Because of the apostrophe.
Because Servat messaged me and said, hey, Lottie, just so you know, those... He
Yeah,
said the
I
three
remember-
accounts
I
names. He
remember you
goes,
told
those
me.
accounts aren't me, buddy.
Yeah, you did say that. I forgot about that.
Look, Eric's hedge trimmer put wrong again, Pesci. Yeah, right. I ain't Bob Hazelwood.
Yeah, that's Schmidt. Bolin's on some weird shit, bro. Showing pictures of kids and fucking.
Yeah. Now they're
Oh,
finally
man.
talking to you as his mom. I'm like, damn. She's
I don't wanna
finally
say
allowed to
anything
the
that's gonna-
party, Bolin?
What about that? Who was that chick that needs to get home to see her kids or whatever?
He gets one commenter and he shook the commenter down.
Oh, I saw that. In fact, yeah, I was when I was watching Raw Bowling, I saw you talking about that. He's like, "Well, you didn't even let the dude get through the door." That was great.
We got to make sure people, other than me sharing his stream, We got to make sure other people don't fucking have his stream open. Because you'll see him, he'll start melting down.
Oh, when he did that show on Saturday, it wasn't even. It was like 5 minutes. He was like, "If we don't get a comment, I'm just gonna end the
remember
show."
8 minutes? He goes, if I don't see something in 8 minutes. And then Bob kind of went in there, and then a couple challenges came in. Go figure. Well, we got a couple challenges, 2 challenges. He's like the SP. He already broke the rules to his own challenge. He talks to everybody as if they have the mindset of DJ Eric. You know what I mean?
Well, the reality is that's the extent of Boland's intelligence. You know, he thinks he's communicating with his own kind. And the young woman from the government who helped me set up my 501c3.
You know what's crazy about that is that might be the shit that puts you in deep water. They had to have some kind of plan. There's no way Bob's doing this without a plan.
They don't have Pesci, they don't have 501c3 status. He's lying. Trust me. Okay. I've been following the LLC.
I'm saying, why would Bob take part in that?
I don't know what to tell you, man. But Boland has been saying for 2 weeks that he's a 501c3, and I can confirm with 100% validity that Boland Services LLC does not have 501c3 status.
But did you guys look it up and Bob's name was on the thing? Who looked up what? Remember, someone looked up something.
That was me. Those are the articles of incorporation for Boland Services LLC, which is a registered Kentucky. It's not a 501c3, which is a federal tax status.
Now,
he can
let
apply.
me ask you this.
He can.
Let me ask you this. Let's just pretend you're right? So, why does he need to tell his audience he's doing this? What door does it even open up for him?
Because right now he's breaking the law.
No, it's not, dude. I'm telling you, Barkley, you think it's breaking the law. It's not. I don't know how to explain it to you.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, up to the parts he's done now. Is there probably words he used where he should be careful? Sure. Could they maybe, you know...
For example,
he wouldn't go to
every
jail.
show he does... Yes. No, what I'm telling you is...
Dude, think about it. There's been way worse e-peggers than Ken Boland, and they're fucking...
Sure. No, sure. But what I'm saying, all I'm saying is, whether or not he'd go to jail is, you know, nobody could say that. But what I'm telling you is that currently, the things that he's doing, for example, soliciting donations to his consumer, you know, those accounts that he has on the screen whenever he's streaming, the PayPal, the Venmo, the Cash App, those are consumer accounts. It is actually
the reason why I always say you shouldn't punish them is because people should be smart enough to where they're sending money.
Yeah, but you know how people say that, you know, the wheelchair donations.
A majority of Kenny's people probably wouldn't even give a shit if he kept it. I was just going to say that Chicago, he wants the big bucks from him and Cuban. Cuban looks at Boland like a Make-A-Wish kid. Yeah, if you go back and watch the stream they did together, Cuban has a giant smile on his face, like, you know what I mean? Like he's getting a picture taken with a kid or something. And that's when Kenny was running the Louisville homeless line, and then one day I remember I said, Kenny, nobody wants to fucking raise money for the homeless. They deserve it usually. At least the ones around here. And they got places they could go. But they say, hey, if you aren't back by 9 o'clock, you got to stay out all night. And those fiends stay out.
Those fiends stay out.
Yeah. That's why Bolin said, "Oh, when I first came in the picture, he was just doing the women, and then he kind of drifted into the kids."
Oh, you weren't there when he was feeding cheeseburgers to the homeless people?
I was there when he's telling the story.
Yeah,
me
well,
and,
so was
me and
I.
Brad
I mean,
love that story because there was this one night when Kenny was like, "I'm sitting in the car. I got 3 black kids in the trunk."
Yeah. It got pulled over. What? You
Yeah.
got 3 black kids in your car?
And he's feeding them at night. I was feeding them.
He picked them up like they were wild cats.
Mountain Timer was dying. I remember that. That's one thing I remember.
Can you blame him?
I remember I was so stoned I didn't even know what I was hearing. I'm like, wait, what? Black kids. And that was when Schmidt would come on Kenny's show. He would say stuff, but he was a lot more quieter on Kenny's show. He was a lot more quieter. He didn't go on there drunk blabbering. It'd be funny if in a couple months from now, if fucking that guy that I have on Saturday, we start doing a detractor segment, it starts to take off a little bit.
Tractor segments are always fun.
Night, Nicole.
Order me some fries, yo.
From where?
McDonald's.
You know what's crazy is, I don't think if I was in California, I would ever eat at the restaurant McDonald's. I couldn't imagine being
French
in Cali
fries.
eating McDonald's.
French
Maybe
fries from
because
McDonald's
I don't live out there, but
I mean, I could have gone to In-N-Out, but I'd have to wait in the drive-thru. And I don't want to sit in the drive-thru for 25 minutes for French fries. I'll tell you that. You've been to In-N-Out, right?
no.
Oh. That's Boss Man's favorite.
Yeah, so we were watching that first show I did with Kenny. Rory Sr. was in the chat that day.
Oh, man. Rory Sr. Remember when I used to say, shout out to Rory Sr.?
I'm surprised no one ever made a fake account called Rory Jr.
Oh, man. Don't give him any ideas. I hope Eric's hedge trimmer asks about the cheeseburgers tomorrow night.
Well, no, he said
I wanna
this
hear
is
that.
an expensive show, and Bolin got mad and timed him out.
Yeah, only for 5 minutes, though.
Yeah.
So he can comment again. His 5 minutes are up.
Kenny, that's why your show sucks. You're blocking people for that? You have lost your mojo, sir. Pack it up.
And what's this new channel? I wonder how long it's gonna take him to reach monetization. I love how Kenny thinks that the algorithm fucks with him, like his channel ever even made it to the algorithm. Like, what? How do you think algorithms work, Kenny? Clearly, you don't have a fucking clue. It's like with just about everything else.
Gonzo says Vap wants Pesci to review the time Bolin was on Rue TV. What's Rue TV? He goes, "You're even more popular than my celebrity guest." And this was right after Conrad Thompson. He goes, "You might beat Scaramucci." We destroyed Scaramucci's numbers.
Another person who thinks they're gonna make a wish, fucking appearance. Yeah, Eric's Hedge Trimmer, if you're out there, ask him about the cheeseburgers tomorrow night. I want to hear if he tells a new story.
Another time. See, I always said it was important to have decent one-liners. Sometimes Kenny would respect them. One time I was just like talking randomly. There would be times where Kenny would go, I'm talking. But he'd be like, just follow my lead. And I'd be like, you're fucking leading us the wrong direction at times, brother. Said it out loud. Like if you were like trying to talk and or you were doing good at times, he would say, hey man, just kind of follow my lead.
Yeah. So if we don't get a comment in 8 minutes, I'm just gonna end the show. You guys are real human. Believe it? Eunice's siblings need raincoats.
I mean, his fucking dents are severely dented.
Raincoats.
Donald Flowers is a fucking idiot.
I concur. And I saw the fucking show where Donald Flowers and his wife both came on. And they were fucking.
When Good Chris will come in and he'll donate 50 and then he'll put a comment like, Undertaker was very underrated when he was at Georgia South, or some like weird shit.
He's like the fucking Jade of Bolin's chat.
And whenever Kenny reads off a donation and Bob writes it down, I always want to go, Bob, hold that fucking notebook pad up. I want to see what that shit says.
It's gonna look like DSP's list of monthly expenses on side scrollers.
That's why I think something they're doing is legal, because I think Bob isn't going to risk his life.
Oh, Bob may just not understand.
And Kenny ain't the type to split a hustle, because we were making 10 times the amount, and I didn't even get a free poster. So that motherfucker ain't never going to cut. He ain't never gave Bob no cut. He said Bob shook him down for $28. Because Bob was probably like, yeah, there's a couple times, Kenny. Yeah. Good to see Scott Ash back.
Oh.
Donald Flowers is a fucking. I don't know. I almost wonder what Jana sees in the whole situation. Is she just one of those people that just thinks Kenny's fucking Mr. Noble?
Definitely. She's sipping the Kool-Aid. She's the only viewer I've ever seen get a wrench over there.
think Bob made that happen when he.
Yeah. He didn't even do that for
Kenny
Rory.
can't. Kenny doesn't know how to put together a team. Kenny knows how to divide. He's a good divider. Me and Jimmy, we never read a script. I'd be like, Bolin, I'm not doing a script, idiot.